Hello. Information and Analytical Service is in touch with you, Guru Markets. Let's start with summary information about the company. Let's look at each indicator in more detail below. If necessary, you can place a stop. You can look at each parameter of the organization under study in more detail. Now we will look at the main indicators of the company Bank of America Corp, ticker BAC. This review was made using data as of April 10, 2025. According to Classification Guru, Markets Corporation Bank of America belongs to the subcategory Bank Holding. 93 companies participate in the assessment, which is very representative. We'll see the final solutions at the end of the video. Result for the company under study, 1 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 0.1 points. If you look broadly, within the entire stock market as a whole, it can be noted that the average result for the stock market in the aggregate is 1.9 points, against a score of 1 point for Bank of America Corp. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price Bank of America and subcategory shares, we see that over 12 months the company's shares Bank of America showed a change of minus 0.9%. Against price changes in the subcategory 12.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Market capitalization of the company Bank of America Corp is $282.6 billion, with a subcategory capitalization of $2,674 billion. Bank of America Corp accounts for a share of 10.57% and is one of the large companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $271.79 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $2,144 billion. Bank of America Corp accounts for a share of 12.679%. By comparing the shares of market and book value, we can see the following. Occupied share Bank of America in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 10.57%. The book value is 12.679%. This is 20% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the organization's share of market and book value in the subcategory, good, 1 point. The analyzed organization's financial liabilities amount to $614.418 billion. Debt to book value is 226.1% of capital. Result on the company's debts, very bad, minus 2 points. The company's market value to earnings ratio is 11.1. The subcategory average of 10.2 is 8% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of stock market value to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. Profit for the last 12 months amounted to $25,511 million. Forward earnings for the coming 12 months are expected to be $31,095 million, which is 21.9% more than now. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 1.4. The subcategory average is 1.3 and is 8% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of indicators of market value to its revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $198,990 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is tentatively expected to be $242,550 million. This is 22% more than currently. Evaluation of projected future sales volumes in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 12.8%, with an average in the subcategory of 13.1%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 0.3%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 8.333%. This is 27% less than the share of market capitalization. And this fact shows the imbalance of the current exchange value of the organization Bank of America, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of capital for each employee of the organization is $1,326,000, and for the subcategory, $1,046,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 26.8%. Assessment of the company's capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's profit per employee is $119,700, with an average for the subcategory of $102,000. And the difference between the average for the subcategory and the company's indicators is 17%. Assessment of the company's profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue for each employee of the organization is $934,000. In the subcategory, $777,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 20%. Estimation of the share of revenue per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares for sale are 1.2%, with a subcategory average of 0.9%. This is an indicator of the possible risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 37% for the company Bank of America. While in the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 43%. On average, securities of the subcategory are quoted approximately the same as shares Bank of America Corp. The company's actual share price is approximately $37.14. The consensus price target for the company's shares is approximately $49.92. The dynamics of the actual estimate and consensus forecast is approximately 34%. Let's look at the order table, which is available. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions publicly made this season by the stock valuation information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of stock valuation Bank of America Corp. Stock valuation reference System.GURU.Markets, the following decision was made. Do not open a trade, as the current video is a review. Thank you for watching this video and for using the information system. Guru Markets.